Come and follow me. Get up on this wave, dog.
Senior City 2 here. Welcome back to the facility series, FM Talk. I was just trying to break down some information on how to get into the industry and, make it work for you. Particularly this video, we're going to go over the FMP, Facility Management Professional certification, how to obtain it, what prerequisites are required in order to obtain it, what the long-term benefits are, and ultimately what the initial investment will be. So let's start with the prerequisites. For the FMP, there are no prerequisites whatsoever. You don't have to be in the trades. You don't have to be in facility management at all. But this could be a huge initial start or investment into your career path going into facilities. If you have this, there's 4 modules that you have to take in order to obtain your FMP. These modules can be taken individually as individual courses, or you can take it as an entire package all at once. I think this is like a huge discount. I want to say 25% discount if you decide to do the entire package, all 4 modules within the same period, or pay it all at once, as opposed to doing it individually. I'll give you both those prices at the end, but stick around, we'll go through it. So first module that you'll go over is finance and business. Very simple. A lot of what you do is tied to finance, budgeting, project management, etc. But that is one of the cornerstones. Operations and maintenance, again, self-explanatory. Knowing how the organization that you may possibly be working for can possibly work, how the business industry or your clientele would operate on a normal day-to-day basis, what their requirements are, and also maintenance. Everything we do revolves around maintenance of some sort, either maintaining your people, your personnel, maintaining equipment that you utilize, and maintaining your client's equipment. All that is encompassed in this one section, one module. Leadership and strategy are always planning for the future, always strategizing, moving people around within your team or people that you work with, following your client's strategy, figuring out what their future goals are and making sure that whatever you're working with is prepared as far as equipment, is prepared to handle that upcoming workload. That's all covered here. And finally, project management. I kind of touched on it a little earlier. Projects, they come and go. Client need changes from time to time. New acquisitions come in, and you have to prepare to either move an entire group of people from one place to another. New construction, you name it. Project management is the last and final module. Now, what benefits do you get from obtaining your FMP? Well, your FMP, I'll say in general, anything from IFMA, all these certifications are recognized by 116 countries globally. So globally, you can go anywhere in the world that recognize that IFMA is situated, show your certification, and it'll be recognized. You get the respect that it kind of garners. Those that obtain the FMP within 6 months, I believe, on average, they see about $6,000 increase in what they make. This could be mean from transitioning to another career path, utilizing that certification in order to argue for or justify an increase with the current business that or company that you're working with. So very beneficial there. What else? I mean, it's basically, and also the biggest thing, it is a lifetime certification. So lifetime certification, you do this once, you don't have to do it again. You carry this carries with you for the rest of your life. So that's great. No renewals, no having to recertify or anything like that. You get it once, that's it. And we break it down to the cost. So the cost per module, you're looking at about $650 per module, or if you decide to do it individually, 650 times 4, that's 2,600 basically for 4 modules if you decide to go individually. If you decide to do it all at once, you knock off. I think it does go down to $1990, so $1,990. You do all 4 modules at the same time, pay for it at once in bulk, get that 25% discount. Which, if you work for a company that is willing to support you, I've worked for companies in the past when I did my CFM. They funded my certification. Um, you can find other avenues in order to fund it if you're low on funds, but I say invest in yourself first, and others will see your value and invest in you as well. So the biggest thing you can do is ask if you can, and see if you can get that support, and then uh, take the initial step. Just ask. Um, I see no downside to it, especially if you're already in the industry, if you're looking to move into management, if you're looking to get into facilities in the first place. This is a great start. You kind of get the foundational reviews about those 4 modules: finance, operations, leadership, and project management. Those 4 things pretty much encompass most of what facilities is about. Um, but yeah, hopefully this was helpful to you. As always, if you go directly to ifma.org, you can get a lot of their material. They have training pamphlets and packets explaining more in greater detail on the process to obtain your FMP. You don't have to be an IFMA member in order to obtain your FMP. If you are a member of IFMA, you do get a discounted rate on the prices I mentioned earlier. I believe individual is like 5 something for the individual modules, and I think 1650 for the entire packet if you do all 4 at once, as opposed to 1990. So you do get a discount if you are an IFMA member, but if you are not a member, you still can obtain your FMP without being an IFMA member. So hopefully this is helpful. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly. Just message me, CMIS82 on TikTok, on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. And I'm out there. I think if you catch me on Twitch, I go by a different name because I lost the other name, but it is, I digress. But appreciate the support. Share this with others, especially if you want to help them move upward within their careers. I'll do the same myself, but I'm here to help whatever way I can. Thanks again, and hope you have a good day.